Good day, everyone. I'm hoping you all are well. I think in today's video, I am going to do a little bit of a makeup tutorial. This will be my first makeup tutorial I've ever done. Right now, I'm drinking something that looks absolutely disgusting, but I promise you, this is actually healthy. I think I put a little too much ginger in it though. But this is just my green shake. Some of those really nice looking ones that you see on Pinterest, they're much brighter than this, but I used some mixed spinach. I used some mixed greens in here. So some of it was red spinach. This is just celery, cucumbers, spinach, and orange juice and water, and ginger. To boost my metabolism, I've been having a lot of these types of drinks, as well as, you know, just apple cider vinegar diluted with water in the mornings, and I sometimes have them in the evenings too. And then I have a lot of Greek yogurts. A lot. I've replaced all of my chocolate cravings with Greek yogurt. I use plain Greek yogurt, and I use the sugar from whatever is in my Ancient Grains oats that I get from Costco. So I just dice up some blueberries and strawberries. So and then I might drizzle some honey over top to sweeten up the yogurt a little bit more. So I've been really lowering my intake of bread. I do still get my grains. I made some a high protein dinner that I've been having all week. It's chicken feta penne. Like, it's so amazing. I already have moisturizer on my face, and I'm going to start off with my Herborian BB cream. My Herborian BB cream is the best BB cream I have ever tried, ever. This is the most compact palette that I have that has a really good mirror in it. So I love to use it as a mirror. This is my NARS blush palette, my only blush palette that I own. And I'm just applying that BB cream all over. As I get older, I find myself reaching for actual foundations less and less. I still have a foundation or two, but I very rarely use them, especially for day to day, because I just want my skin to be able to breathe. I no longer work at places like Sephora or Ulta. You know, I really think it's important that we let our skin breathe, especially as we get older. It's just imperative. Because I want to still look young when I'm in my 50s. So that means I not only have to lose weight, but I have to, you know, really watch what products I use on my face. For today, I'm just going to do a beautified look. I mixed two colors from Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer on my hand to create this custom shade for my under eyes. I mixed 95 and 110. I'm going very gently because I don't want to remove my eye cream. It's mostly absorbed into my skin anyway, but I just, you know, I just want to keep it to one place. I'm gonna take that same shade from Maybelline. I don't have any synthetic brushes in here. Okay, so I'm gonna highlight a little bit, just very slightly. So I don't want it to look like too much. And then highlight up here. I'm doing a little bit more than I usually do on my face. So I'm just blending that out with a sponge. Okay, so that's what my face looks like so far. To contour, I am going to just use a tiny bit of my e.l.f. liquid contour. Okay. Okay, then I'm gonna take a little more, just a little more, and I'm gonna apply it on my forehead. So I'm gonna peel this back a little bit. And I'm taking, oh no, I'm taking very little and blending it like so. This is such a nice product. It gives so much dimension to my face and it looks so natural. I don't really love blending it with my fingers, however. Okay, all right. Oh, okay, that's what we're working with right now. And I just want to do some spot concealing. My Too Faced, just a small tiny dollop of my Too Faced concealer. Next, I'm just going to bake a little bit of my under eye. I'm gonna do that by dispersing some powder into this open well. And I'm gonna take a large wispy powder brush and just sweep that away. This one, for instance, is my Japanesque. The lettering's starting to rub off. It's the 960 powder brush. That looks really good. I'm gonna take a light dusting of translucent powder so that I can apply my bronzer. Take my Marc Jacobs bronzer, and this is the Royal Langnickel bronzer brush of my dreams. This is from their Omnia Matte Black Handle collection, and it's called the BOM 180. Run this along. Buff it into my skin. I do one side of my face at a time. So let me just tell you all, I could not put on this much makeup, if I were wearing full coverage foundation. What I did was I helped light coverage to work for me. And this is, yeah, this is how I make it last all day. Let's next go into a shadow primer, and for that I'm going to be using my Urban Decay Primer Potion. And I'm just going to dab off any eye product or skincare with my thumb. All right, so I set my primer, and now I'm just going to go into a palette that I really used to love. I'm trying to get back into it again and see what I want to take. Okay, I want to start with my Naked 3 palette, and I'm just going to start with Strange. I'm going to apply that on my brow bone. All right, and I also want to brighten up my inner corner, so I'm just taking a fluffy brush. There's no reason to really take a small brush because I just want it to look diffused. I want this whole look to look as diffused as possible because I love when my makeup looks diffused. Good, good. So next, yeah, I think I'm gonna take Liar. I do need to reach for some more matte shades though, because I don't really have that much of an option for matte shades in this palette. Natasha Denona. Okay, I'll take this one. Natasha Denona Glam Palette. Okay. And I'm gonna use this in conjunction with the Naked 3. So I'm just gonna go into the crease shade on the top, taking very little, and just going to it's just a very simple look. Take a little more. Royal & Langnickel BOM 415, and I'm gonna take the shade Liar from my Naked 3 palette. That shade right there. Okay. And then I'm going to blend out the border of that shade in circular motions, just so it melds more seamlessly into the crease color. Then I'm going to take my Revolution Beauty, and this is the Enchanted Icon palette. I'm just going to take this cream shade. It's an actual cream formula, so I like applying those as bases just to brighten up my eyes a little bit, because I'm going to be using a bit of a dustier shade. It's actually literally called Dust, so it's aptly named. Not the best formula, but it's gonna fit very well with this look, so that's why I'm using it, and it only really looks good when applied over, you know, a sticky base. So I'm just applying it with my fingers. I do find that I have to build it up quite a bit in order for it to really look like anything. Okay. Taking more of that cream color and just applying it in my inner corner. Okay. And then immediately going back in to that Dust shade from Urban Decay. So that is what the completed look looks like. So I'm just going to finish off with some liner and mascara. Love it. It's so pretty. Let's party. All right. And then all right, I love this. Now I'm going to just go into a blush from the palette that I've been using as a mirror for the past 35 minutes. And I'm just going to take a neutral pink color and just swipe that along my cheek bone. The only thing I don't like about baking, which I don't do that often, is when I bake, any blush that I apply goes on less pigmented. So that's the only thing I don't like about it. Like, I like my blushes to go on super duper strong so that I can then blend them out, you know? And I use this palette probably every day. Every time I do makeup anyway. This the blush that I took was called Buzzed. I don't think I have a mascara out here. Ooh, I don't. So I'm taking my Lancôme Monsieur big mascara, and I'm just applying a light coat of this onto my lashes. Oh my. Monsieur. Okay, and also a little bit of highlight. For that, I'm just gonna take the same highlight that's in my NARS palette because it's the main one that I use. And it's so pretty. Yeah, so if you want matte, full coverage, like if you want matte makeup, this is the best way to get it. Like, this is the best way to do it. I have never broken out from using these powders from NARS. Some of their other, for some reason, an ingredient that they have in their Orgasm blush makes me break out. But all of these blushes, they're perfect. Bumpy Ride especially. Okay. And then some on my forehead. Ooh. Okay. Benefit Goof Proof. Brow pencil, and just lightly fill in my brows, any of the sparse areas in my brows. I'm blending it out. I'll apply eyebrow gel later, but right now I need to use the ladies' room. So I'm gonna go ahead and go into my lipstick of choice for the day. This is Revlon Creme Finish in Candied Rose. I think this came out within the past year, I wanna say. So I'm just gonna use that today as my lipstick. It's a nice plum berry shade. It's so pretty. So I'm gonna blend out the rest because I like my lipstick to look a little worn. One. Yeah, I just feel like I'm at my best with this kind of makeup. I love it. I think it looks very becoming on me, and yeah, everything about it is just so perfect. I love this lipstick from Revlon. I grew up wearing Cherries in the Snow, Stormy Pink, before they discontinued that. I don't know why they did. I mean, it was a little bit of a bad formula, but the color was so cute. I just loved it. I used up like half a tube before it expired and I had to throw it away, of Stormy Pink. And like Cherries in the Snow, I don't think I used up my initial tube of that because it was so pigmented. Now, Candied Rose is a little bit less sharp and garish. It's more of a neutral color. It's still very pigmented, but it doesn't stain the lips like Cherries in the Snow and Fire and Ice do. This is a newer formulation, so I think I don't think people are into stains just yet. So while I wish this stained my lips a little bit more, I'm happy that I get the color that I get. So that is it for my makeup look for now, everyone, and I hope you all enjoyed. Okay, the step that I missed was my waterliner. I have to use this every single time I do my makeup. I just love the doll look. I don't know why, but I use that every time I do my makeup, like, except if I'm doing a smoky eye, then I'll use like a brown in my waterline. So that's the finished look, everyone. Simple, fresh faced. It's kind of like a quasi full coverage, but I really just used BB cream. But I did all the full coverage tricks that really help the makeup to stay. I'm gonna see how it wears throughout the day and I will keep you posted. I'm gonna try to keep this on until midnight tonight. I have some studying to do, so that's all the more reason to just laze around. I'm meeting up with a friend soon, and yeah, that'll be fun to get to see her. I have dry skin and I very rarely bake, so this is different. This is different for me. So I hope you all enjoyed. This is how it is looking. Oh gosh. This is how it is looking right out of the gates. So that's how it's looking. So I will be back in 6 hours. Bye.